what's up everybody? Thank you for stopping by my channel. Be sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell down below. I hope everyone is doing well. If you're interested in any of my art, please be sure to go over to my Etsy shop. That link will be located down below, or in my About tab that is located on my page. So, wanted to play with my new cards. One of my new decks that came in, the Minimal Tarot deck came in. And so I just wanted to do a spread and see what is going on. So we're going to start out with one of these cards, and then we're going to move to the Channel Thoughts cards, and we're going to close out with our animal cards, okay? So let's see what's going on with y'all. It's crazy out here. Everybody got to stay at home after a certain time. I don't mind it. I've been in quarantine all my life. So it don't bother me at all for someone to say, look, we closing at this time. Everybody got to go home. As a matter of fact, everybody laid off. It don't bother me. Let me tell you a rule of thumb. If you make product for people who need it, you will always be busy. Don't make a product that people want. Right now, people can't afford to want, which it don't make sense to me. Like, you don't have rent money, but you got PS5 money. I mean, I guess everybody obligations and shit is different, but if I can keep all my bills 60% below what it is that I bring in, I can, thankfully I can sit here and be able to create content and not have to worry too much about, ends meeting. But needless here or there, just make sure your priorities are together, because that kind of bothered me earlier. It's just like, dude, everywhere's sold out of the PS5, but there's people facing eviction. I think you have the money to keep a roof over your head for another at least 30 days, regardless if it's a mortgage or a rent payment, if you just give up that PS5. Like, people, like, y'all gotta understand, the industry know what they doing right now. A lot of the things that we desire puts us into poverty, and we want it so bad because it's just the attraction of it all. That's when we lose ourselves to things. So just be careful. Let me move on. Oh, I didn't mean to go there, but let me just move on. All right, first card coming out of this deck here will be, I just love shuffling these cards, y'all. Okay, all right, well, all right, okay, y'all. Off the Grid. This has a hermit energy about it. Your qualities are introspective, solitary, natural, alternative. You see beauty where others do not in nature and solitude. Escape can bring peace at the cost of modern plumbing. Wow. Will you consider using Do Not Disturb mode before you move to an monstrosity in Tibet? I hope I said that right. Or Tibet. Okay. So, I feel like here someone wants to cleanse their energy. Someone wants to change the direction of... Why do I hear life and then I hear wind? But someone's wanting to make a change. And that's definitely a hermit mode card, okay? So, let's move on. So, what is going on? Now, understand, there's a difference between wanting peace and being alone. Understand that. You need to be very, very clear on why it is you want what you want, and then gain clarity on it. Meaning that if so happens you're a person that's like myself, I swear to you, like, my social light level is like an iPhone battery. Don't ask me at 60% to go out and deal with other people. It's a no. Between strolling on my phone, GPS, looking up questions to ask people in groups that, I don't know, and dealing with anxiety amongst knowing and meeting different people and learning new things, you already got me at 30%. And I still need to make sure I got at least 15 to get home. So, no, I'm staying in the house. I'll stay in the house. Y'all can Zoom call me if it's that much of an emergency. But, This COVID is really making you clarify your circle. I don't mean no harm how it sounds, but it goes beyond toilet paper and just checking on you. It goes into energy as well. And I feel this. Will you consider using do not disturb mode? Where is it? Escape can bring peace at the cost of modern plumbing, which means I will go out in the motherfucking sticks before I sit around a bunch of people in a dwelling that are going to literally cost me peace and drive me the fuck bonkers. Like, I'm not doing it. Look, progressing or processing. Someone's trying, like I said, didn't I say, look, make sure if you're in this energy, whether it be you or someone being this way towards you, understand this. I'm explaining to you from two different perspectives. When it comes down to someone wanting to stay to themselves, is it because they find more peace in silence and in solitude? A lot of people gain a lot of tranquility with understanding that peace brings that, not people. People kind of get after that P-E. They get that mixed up in the words. You know what I'm saying? Peace takes far less than people. That's how I look at it. And so at this point, are you progressing with that, being that you're finding things that are making you feel more connected to yourself internally? Or are you processing the idea that, I'd rather be by myself than to deal with people and their unnecessary bullshit? You got to put in perspective which one it is, because only one of those will grow you. Only one of those will heal you, but it's your choice which one you want to decide. Didn't I say it's your choice? And the volunteer card came out. I'm trying to tell you what and see, I feel like with this, they're not loyal card popping out. This is someone not wanting to be bothered. It's kind of like the same energy I had over my last reading. But what's so interesting is the Hermit Mode card did come out. So perhaps maybe this is a part 2 of the last reading that I did for today. So be sure that you check the dates on these messages. But someone's in a process of, I'm feeling that why do I feel like I did a channel thoughts message for the opposite energy, and then this is the person responding. It's just like, that's just how I feel. But nonetheless, it's still some of the same cards and some of the same energy. It's just a different perspective or introspective. Excuse me. Because it's just like, look, are you progressing past whatever it is that's making you feel clammy? Or are you trying to adjust your wiggle room? Someone taking advantage, someone's trying to find an opportunity. Sometimes people trying to be opportunists will make you want to be in hermit mode. It will really make you wonder what it is that you're putting out that's making people drool over your energy. For me, I remember at one point when I had more than a couple of businesses and I was working, I will always highlight the fact that I was an entrepreneur. The downside to that was that with me putting out there, boasting, gloating, or just putting it out there, or what's that word? I'm verbally overindulging, pretty much. What happens is it signals off an alarm for certain people. You have to understand that certain people will look into your energy and they will read it. For instance, I'm a workaholic, but I only have a pet child. So I have that opportunity and I'm fortunate to be able to work as hard as I want to. Now, to someone else who think they can read my ass will assume that, workaholics are typically running away from something. It's either they're running away from relationships, they're running away from situationships, they're running away from some type of trauma, they're running away from some type of drama, they're trying to have an alibi so they don't get questioned, whatever it is. But the thing is, bitch, you're incorrect. It's none of those things. All of that is together. This is why you see nothing but my business side. So be careful what type of book you trying to read me as, because nigga, this ain't no comic strip. All right, there's actual words in this bitch that you actually are going to have to fundamentally use your cognitive thinking skills and get to the bottom of. But you're not going to be a person to sit here and take opportunity off my plate from underneath my roof and try to tell me that you my friend. Motherfucker, fuck you. And I think someone is in that energy. They're volunteering at this point to be like, you know what? Either this is an scapegoat for me to realize I don't need this, or this is a lesson that I'm going to continue to learn. That is the difference between progress and processing. Be sure that y'all like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell down below. Okay, all right. Look at this. I can't make this up. Are you the giraffe or do you own the zoo? Someone's understanding their power. And maybe you going into hermit mode and feeling like you need to be secluded is what's going to help you build it back up. If you could do things different, what would you have chose to do differently? And again, I think this has a lot to do with the fact of either you're understanding what resilience consists of, or you understanding that with you picking which one it is that you are, being a person that's progressing, being that you're maturing, being that you're accepting, realizing that with adulting, you're not always going to have the right answers, but you have to be open to multiple solutions. Processing is someone that's dwelling in it, someone that's, well, shit, it's life, okay? But did it break you? Did it make you fold? Did it make you, scream? It didn't bend your fingers back. It didn't put, a firearm to your forehead. It just challenged your character to see how strong you are in dealing and healing with something. So don't disrespect life's wisdom when it's giving you an opportunity to heal. Come on, somebody. Look, when you heal, you grow. When you grow, you move. When you move, you elevate. I can't make this up. I'm literally just pulling them. You elevate. And when you elevate, that's when different things start to happen. Things starting to flourish. Things that you feed that are healthy for you are going to be your vitamins to help you move forward. You have to understand that when it comes down to you understanding what your worth is, you understanding what you walk in, you understanding what you have to bring to the table. My dad always say, a fattened frog has to come to you. Don't fatten the frog yourself. And that's just an old school way of saying, look, someone come to you frail and all is because they need it. But once they have it, do they understand what is understood about reciprocation? If you can't give it, don't ask me for it. If you can't help me understand the power of what I walk in, and if you're willing to test the power that I walk in, understand that there's going to be a solution. And that solution is, I'm just going to continue to progress and leave you where you was left in that conversation. Not all power comes with a physical force. I feel that the power that you're manifesting over yourself is the fact of your mental is becoming way more stronger, and you're probably thinking more with your mind than you are with your heart at this point. Your feet are the most powerful part of your body outside of your brain, and you have to be willing to allow your mouth to be that third powerful muscle to speak it into existence. You got this. You got this. So comment down below. Let me know what resonates. Come back, look over this again, and still let me know. I love reading y'all comments, okay? So I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone has love and light. Please be sure to have your mask on. Stay away from folks if you can. Use this time to do exactly what this spread shows me. Give yourself some time to grow. The best growth is natural. Okay, the best growth is natural. And sometimes you having minimum distractions will give you the best results. It all depends on the control you feel that you have. And the control that you feel that you lack, there's still an opportunity for you to grow that furthermore. Don't feel like just because you're not able to multitask more than 2 things at one time, you can't get to the point of being able to juggle all 3 balls in the air. It's possible. This is the time for you to think about that, okay? So I will see y'all on my next channel thoughts message. Love you all. And be sure to share, and talk to you soon. Bye.